Well, we go back to 2006. Was having some discomfort with my stomach. Thought that I had some bad Chinese food, and I mentioned to you earlier, I was playing tennis with a bunch of guys that I did every Tuesday, and four of them were doctors, and one of them was Larry Spiata, and he mentioned that it might be the duodenum and not, what I thought it was, which was heartburn. And so we went through some tests with Jerome Siegel, which was my doctor at the time. He's since retired. And then finally we did a scope. Dr. Samuel did a scope on me, and that's when they found it. And at the time I was becoming jaundice, and so they knew that something was up. So, and then everybody decided that Stephen Bierman would be the doctor that needed to do the surgery. They both, Samuel and Jerome, both thought that he was the best in the business. And so he was out of town, came back, and we had the surgery on July 3rd. I had my surgery the same day that Pavarotti had his, and I'm still here talking about it. And poor Pavarotti's up there singing for our Lord, I hope. He did a good job down here. The recuperation was with Dr. Tower out of West Clinic, and he did a super job of running me through the mill and taking care of me. And we would have, tests periodically every 3 months to start with, and then every 6 months. And and lost a lot of weight during the time, but it was rough, but seemed to have worked out. So 12 years later, I'm still fussing, still giving my wife, still chasing her around. If you catch it fast enough, I've talked to several people that had it diagnosed, and they some of them didn't make it because it was too late, and some of them did. They were, lucky enough to catch it and have the Whipple, which is necessary at this point. My brother died. He was 7 years younger than I was, and he died about 8 years ago now. And he had cancer. He went in with a stroke over Christmas, and then came out of the hospital, and then went to the VA later with another stroke. And they tested him, found that he had cancer throughout. And I asked him if they had checked his pancreas, and they had not. And they went back and checked and told me 2 or 3 days later that yes, it was in the pancreas. So we are making our children aware of it, so that possibly they can check periodically, make sure that there's nothing that is creating a problem for them too. Any problem that you have medically, have it checked out. Don't ignore it. That's the key to any health, good health. Don't hide in the closet like it's going to go away, because it's not. Whatever it is. If it is anything, then you're happy because you know it's nothing. And if it is something, then you've hit it head on, and you have a chance to maybe correct it. Herb, I'd known from the racket club. I played tennis with him. He was highly ranked in the tennis community, and knew him well. They've done an exceptional job of creating a good foundation that I think is helping to find and to make people aware of what can be done. We participate in the Herb Costin 5K, and we help fund it, and we have for the years since it's been started. And as I said, Herb was a good friend, and well liked in the community, and well respected. And his legacy has been carried on by his wife and the family, I think, very well. The meetings were good. I remember going to the meetings, and some of the people were having trouble at the time, and we lost a couple of them, but they were, stalwart type people. A person comes along and says, "How you doing? Good luck," and so on, but they don't have your problem. when somebody has your problem and you know they're going through the same thing you are, then it's a little different. You know, you can appreciate and respect their wishes for you, and meaningfully thank them for it, and be comforted by it.